Good morning, millennials.
Good morning, millennials.
Happy Monday. Yay. You know what? I had a couple meet and greets this week, and they said, we miss the singing. And you know what? I heard your cries, ladies.
But you were going to make them work for it. You knew that people missed it, but now you really need to make them miss it because now it's up to those of you who missed it to combat those who complain about it.
And you know what? What, are you going to try and stop me from being myself?
No.
No.
Don't let the haters stop you from playing the game.
Thing. Oh, yeah. No, don't let the fear of striking out
stop you.
No, you just merged two because
don't let the fear of bad podcast reviews stop you from playing the game.
No, also, that's when I really realized, like, this, you know, my words have impact because it was starting to affect our podcast reviews, and I'm like really proud of our podcast reviews, and some people were saying negative things about my singing, so you know what, I'll fucking stop. But if people who like the singing, can you go counteract the bad podcast reviews, please?
Oh, yes, please.
You know what? Okay, and then I'll give you what you want.
Totally.
It feels like it's been a month and a half since I last sat in this chair. So much has happened.
So much has happened.
In the world, but also in the toast. Like, I was basically replaced because Olivia's episode was met with such positive reviews, more positive than any episode I've ever been a part of.
No, but if you hosted once every 3 months, it would be like, Claudia's great, bring her back.
No, but like every time
she should be a permanent co-host.
Every time I'm gone, like.
That's the most hurtful thing you can
say. Right, okay, so every time, and they said that about everyone except for Joey Camasta, but every time I'm gone and there's a co-host like Taylor Strecker, Darren, whatever, like the usuals.
Heather.
Fucking Heather's coming for my job. All the toasters like, I love her, like permanent co-host. I'm like, do you know how much that hurts my fucking feelings?
Because that means that one of us is out of a job.
Right. So just stop saying that, okay?
Like, shower everyone in all the compliments you want. That's just like the one that hurts the most.
Right. And like I see it, like I read it. Like Olivia's truly coming for my job. Her episode was like, it's the best day of everyone's fucking life, while like I was waking up at 6 a.m. getting on a plane so I could serve premium content at night. And it was just really hurtful, okay?
It's hurtful, and I understand, and we love you, and we missed you dearly, and we do what we can while you're gone, and we were just glad that we were able to rise to the challenge.
No, like in the comments right now, people aren't even saying sorry. They're like, we're not sorry, it was the best episode. Like, they said I watched it 4 times. She's the voice of the toasters.
She watched it 4 times.
So it's settled. I have to kill my sister, and you know what? It's fine.
It's fine. Okay. You know what? And maybe like one time you and Olivia should call us, like really mix it up.
Yeah, but that would have to mean
mix it all together.
That would mean me having to be here, and like that's just hard for me.
I know.
So because no week is complete, whenever I start to feel guilty like that, because this week we're doing 4 episodes. There's no show Friday because I'm headed to Mexico.
TBD on show Friday.
Oh, okay.
It's reliant on one snitch.
Oh yeah, I forgot about her.
If she is here on Friday, we show. If she's not, we're off because it's a holiday weekend.
Okay. Well, even when I start to feel badly, I'm like, oh, it's 4 shows out of 5. Like, the podcasts we're competing with do fucking 1 show a week. Like, their life is so easy.
Totally.
I don't feel bad. Actually, I do.
You do?
How was your week with Nephew's Week Out?
I was hoping you would ask.
So for those who don't know, I was gone all weekend, Wednesday to Sunday, and Ben was gone too on Zach's bachelor party.
The Zachler party, even though none of them could get the hashtag right, so if you click it, there's no pictures.
So we didn't know what to do with Theo, and Jackie finally took him just because Jackie's been thinking about getting a dog. She wanted to test it out. Go.
So Nephew's Weekend Out was a huge success. Like, I had him for a really long time, for a first-time sleepover at Aunt's. You know, You've spent the day with him, but you haven't spent the night. He's never slept at Aunt Sneeches's. So it was really so wonderful. We had the greatest time. It wasn't any more or less work than I anticipated, but it did solidify my position that I will not be getting a dog anytime soon.
Really?
Because I love the Tigs so much. But I really am so germ conscious. Like, I'm not germophobic, I'm germ aware. Like, if I see him pee on the back of his paws, I watch that pee trail through my house, end up on the couch, print, over there, print, and I'm just too aware of the germs. And New York City living is not meant for me and a dog. And every time he went to the bathroom, he came in, I washed his paws, and I was happy to do it because it was NWO. But I can't live my whole life like that. Like, Theo was really in charge this week, and whatever he wanted to do, we were doing it. Like, Saturday, I didn't make any plans. It was just Theo's weekend, and I can't have someone bossing me around like that forever. So Leo is gonna have to wait. Maybe, you know, when I move to the burbs and I can just open that door where they can just run out.
Yeah.
You know, and then they're just going in regular grass and coming in. So
it's the concrete that makes his paw wet, because the grass, when a dog pees in the grass, it just absorbs right up. But no, Theo's peeing in a puddle of his own urine.
Yes.
Because there's no fucking grass in New York.
Yeah. So every time he went out, he came in, and it was like just way too smelly for me. And like, I love him so much, and I embrace the smelliness, but I can only do so much, you know?
Well, I almost bought a Shark Tank product last night because of that handheld hose.
Oh.
Did you watch last night?
No, I started to, and it was so bad, I stopped.
Well, I saw it on your story, and I'm like, oh, Jackie's talking about it. Maybe I should talk about it on the show. So I just turned it on. It was like this handheld little gadget, and they turned down an offer. It was actually, are you gonna watch it or no?
Like, I don't care about spoilers.
Robert was being so Robert. Like, okay, ready?
He was being like kind of like out of control.
So Robert, Bethany, and Damon all wanted this product. Robert had 25% for the amount of money when Bethany and Damon each offered 30%. So the guys are like, okay, Bethany and Damon, would you go in together? Like, they totally out. And Robert was like, you know what, fine, I'll do 30 like everyone else. And they didn't fucking care. Robert kept changing his deal. Like, they weren't interested. So the second the guys were like, Bethany and Damon, Robert went out. He's like, was all butthurt. And then he wouldn't stop butting in. Like, he was so upset. He was like, you should have went with my offer. So then they were like, then they focused on Damon, and Bethany was all butthurt, so she went out. So them and Damon.
Bethany gets really butthurt.
I know, and
it's like
that's what happened. Her and Mark and Robert like were being kind of mean to her. She was like being so chatty, and they were like, just get to it. And she was like, I have to sit through your bullshit all day. Like, shut up and let me talk. But it was actually getting kind of contentious. I don't think that they like are loving Bethany because she comes on strong. And in the first episode she was on the like last season, I think she just like eased her way into it and then got really good reception. So now she's like being more of like a bull Vaughn.
But like with every pitch, she feels like she has something to prove, and like she comes in, and it's like no one even disrespected her, and she feels disrespected because she's on Real Housewives.
Yep.
Like she has this own complex that every time there's a new pitch, we go through it again where she feels she needs to prove herself. 30 million women watching her show.
Right.
And it's like, if you're a shark, you're beyond proving yourself.
Yes.
You know? Like Mark doesn't, I don't even know what Mark does. He doesn't tell us.
No, but I want him as my shark.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, because you don't need to prove yourself.
Totally.
And I just thought like, the pitches, maybe America's entrepreneurial spirit has been drained. I mean, it has been 10 years of Shark Tank.
Yeah.
But the pitches just have gone downhill.
What was the product that you said was terrible? Because I didn't get there yet.
It wasn't even a product that I thought was terrible. It was the first one, the adventure. The scavenger hunt.
I didn't start tuning in until I saw your story, so I missed like the first pitch.
It was like a scavenger hunt thing, and the pitch was just weird, and I was just like feeling uncomfortable, and I was like, what is going on? Like, this isn't
premium.
It just wasn't premium, and there was nothing wrong with it. It sounded like a fine product. Maybe I was just in a weird mood, and I didn't feel like watching.
Okay.
But it felt off. Was Mr. Wonderful even on?
No.
There was something, and then Robert was in Mark's seat.
Mark
was in Kevin's
so
seat.
Robert,
and they just threw me off, and I wasn't interested.
That's what I was saying last week when we were talking about Shark Tank. Robert is butthurt, obviously, that he always is in the end chair because you get the least amount of face time. So he's like, fuckers, I want the best chair, and he took Mark's chair.
But Mark is in end chair too. It's not the best chair.
Mark was in the middle chair.
What was happening? Because Kevin's gone, I guess Mark is number 2. Mark got Kevin's chair. Middle chair is the best chair, and Robert just got moved to another side to probably make him feel better.
I think
there's no difference between Robert and Mark's chairs.
Yes, there is, because the cameras, Robert is the furthest away. There's no camera on the other side of Robert. Do you know what I mean? Mark is physically closer. So Mark, even when they're showing just all 5 of them, Mark is the foreground. Robert, you can't even see him.
I think Kevin has the best chair, though.
I think Mark and Kevin have the best chairs.
Sure.
And I think Robert, like now that he's all like skinny and he's snatched and has like a new girlfriend and shit, like he wants the front chair. At first when he was just like old grandpa over there, like nobody cared. But now he was on Dancing with the Stars and he's got a tight ass and he wants the front seat.
And also he shows up for every episode, so like
he's the hardest working man on Shark Tank.
No, but he's like, because of all the sharks, he probably has the least going on, which is fine. He really is able to show up for work all the time. So he should get a little more leverage in the
Lori also shows up for work all the time, but she has a lot going on.
Yeah.
But she can do it all.
I don't want to talk about Shark Tank because like I didn't even watch it, you know?
Yeah.
We were talking about NWO. And so that is the verdict for now. Very sad, but it did make me realize I'm happy to take the takes whenever you need. For a while, I was always like, I'll take him for the day, but he can't sleep over. But I will take, and you guys, he didn't have any accidents.
That's my boy.
But that was also just a testament to I really adhered to the schedule.
Like, I typed out a full daily itinerary for Jackie just to let him know his schedule because, you know, you don't realize like the dog like has to go to the bathroom all the time.
No, and he was very on schedule. And by the way, I didn't realize, but he speaks fluent English because he was taking a nap and I just said, Theo, do you want to go outside? Pops up, runs to the door, stands by his coat. I was like...
So there's 2 things that you say to Theo that he understands. But I think it more has to do with the way that I say it. Because I'm like, Theo, wanna go out? And he sprites up, goes to the door. Also I say, Theo, you wanna eat? Runs to the kitchen. He'll only listen to those things.
But the thing, I didn't even say it with that sort of...
you did inflection?
Inflection.
Okay.
I just was like casual, like, hey, Tiggs, like, do you wanna go outside? And he was like mid-nap.
Well, I'm glad you had such a great week because you wanna know why? I had an amazing week.
Really?
Like, maybe one of the best weeks on tour of my life.
Really?
Let me tell you why. I was on a 3-week break, and it's like hard. I thought I was not going to remember any of my show, like whatever. I landed in Cincinnati.
Natty.
I landed in the Natty. Just amazing crowd. I did so great. And like, it was just great to get back into things. Like, because the more reps I do of the show, the better I am. But like, I haven't been on for 3 weeks, and my last 2 shows in Miami were like a month ago. So Cincinnati, fucking I slayed them. And I was like upset. I'm like, great, now we can only go downhill from here, you know? Then me and Margot didn't spend the night in Cincinnati. We made the 2-hour drive to Columbus, and we got to wake up in Columbus and sleep in. And it was just like brilliant routing on behalf of my team. It wasn't my idea. I can't take credit for it.
Nothing like waking up in Columbus.
Truly. Such a great hotel. Le Méridien, very fancy. It was a Jacob hotel, whatever. Joseph hotel, sorry. So glad. Just had a great day in Columbus. Then I had a show in Columbus, and I fucking killed it again. I was just like, I was on it, and I was making such good like Midwest jokes. And what was so funny is like, do you know that they say that Columbus is the Paris of America?
I didn't know that.
So I was just like making so many jokes about it because I thought it was like such a losery thing to say. Then I had a day off, and we traveled to Detroit. And I didn't realize like the whole week, but Detroit was to date my biggest show.
I didn't realize that literally until the middle of your show, and someone said it. Yeah. I had no clue. I thought your biggest show was like
Boasted.
And
Atlanta. Those were the biggest ones. And I try not to think of it like that because then I put like pressure on it.
How much bigger was...
It was like 50 more people than Boston.
Okay.
But you have to think Boston, like you're in a city, the venue, like I was so surprised. I'm like 1,000 people can fit in here. It was like tiny as hell. You know what I mean? This was like a full-blown fucking...
Like tiered. Yeah.
Mezzanine, 2 levels, and just like wide as hell. So once I got there, I was like, wait, how many people is this? And then I realized it was my biggest show, and like I started to have a pit, you know? And I was there like 4 hours early, and I was just like sniffing the couch because Casey Musgraves was there the day before. And also, I stayed at the Motor City Casino, which was glam as hell, and I won $500. It was just like a great week for me, you know? Actually, I took out $200. I gave Margot $100, and like homegirl lost it, which was annoying. But then I turned my $100 into $5. So technically, I'm only up $300, but a win is a win, you know?
I
bought in for $200, and I left with $5.
Okay. Oh, so
but on my own,
you're up 300.
Snitch lost 100. On my 100, I made 400.
Was that part of her pay?
No, it was.
Can you write it off?
She wasn't going to play.
You could write it off.
Totally. She didn't want to play, and I didn't want to play by myself. I'm like, bitch, you got to play.
Got it.
So it was my own thing. But one of my agents was there, and he had tickets to Brothers Osborne. And he was like, do you guys want to go?
Do the sisters Oshry want to go to Brothers Osborne?
I don't think he was expecting us to be like, yeah, we do, you know? And we were like, we literally paid the bill. We were at dinner. I'm like, no, let's go. And we ran, and they were amazing. First of all, one of them is so fucking hot. Like, the most handsome man I've ever seen in my life. And the other is just like Chris Stapleton vibes, you know?
There's something for everyone in there.
There's something for everyone. And
I'm sure other people would argue that the other one is hotter.
Yeah, it's just, I feel like it depends where you're from.
It's a matter of taste.
But no, they sound, I was listening to iTunes. Like, they were so good. And like, I was honestly, like, I wish I had known I was going earlier because I would have like done everything I can to try and meet them. But like, I was texting people like last minute and people were like, what are you talking about? Like, you know? But I only knew like maybe 4 or 5 songs, and they were just so good. Like, I don't know what I was more impressed with, like how hot that guy was or how good they were. Like, and they were just they're so into the music, like the instrumental, you know? But then I have something so funny to tell you. So my Detroit show, it was great. They had a big toasty pregame before, and it was like right upstairs, and I couldn't go because like what I was gonna do, like get drunk before my show.
Right.
So I sent my credit card up there and bought like 100 shots for everyone, and I was just like watching the I was just watching the videos of these poor bartenders, like pouring 100 shots of Fireball for everyone. Like the toasters were being so funny. I get to my show, and you know, I like to do research before. I'm like reading things about Detroit. You know, Saddam Hussein has a key to the city.
Wait, what?
In Detroit. Like, it was, there were just such interesting facts. You know what a fact I read was? Yeah, they call Detroit the Paris of the Midwest. They said it about both of them.
Of the Midwest, not of America.
Oh, sorry, no, of America, yeah.
Okay, wow.
And I'm like, you know that they say that about Cincinnati, too.
Okay, but so which one do you think is the Paris?
Ooh, good question. It was Columbus or Detroit? Columbus.
Very nice.
Yeah. It was just like, and I think I did such a great show in Detroit. Like, I'm just feeling like so confident in my show now. And it was just like it was a growth week for me.
Wow. Nothing like a week of growth.
And then I got home to my son, which was just a week of happiness, you know?
Your son, who had a week of happiness, a week of growth too.
He was talking about you all night. He was like, oh my God, and then Jackie said this, and then we did this, and it was amazing. Yeah, he was really happy.
Oh, he's so cute. We watched OC all weekend, honestly.
What did he think?
We watched Theo OC, and he thought Marissa's an idiot. And I have a controversial take that Theo actually agreed with me, that Seth Cohen is like so annoying and immature and stupid.
Really?
Yeah, if you rewatch it, like he's just like illogical and so self-centered, and it's like he thinks he's like self-aware, so it makes it
Less,
okay,
right.
but it's really not.
Well, so I'm watching Heart of Dixie, and it's just so funny because the only thing I've really ever seen Rachel Bilson in is Summer Roberts, where she's the greatest thing ever, and she's the most beautiful, and just I'm just love her, like whatever. She's so fucking annoying in Heart of Dixie. Like I could slap her upside the head. She's always making the wrong decisions, and like her face is just like so upset all the time. Like she's just annoying as fuck.
But that's the thing about any show. It's like the protagonist has to make bad choices in order for them to be like to grow and be interesting.
And so honestly, like, if I am ever auditioning for a show, I don't want the starring role.
No.
I want to be Summer Roberts.
Yeah, even though
I want to be Lemon Breland.
Totally.
Even though she's really starting to piss me off now. So is George, but like
I have to. I might start watching that because I need a new show. I'm literally watching garbage. I tried to start watching Succession on HBO because like the name sounds similar to Dynasty, so I thought it was a similar thing, and like it was so weird. It was like Dynasty if it were written by like Wes Anderson's like step brother.
I'm sorry.
Who was like dropped on his head.
I do not fuck with Wes Anderson like whatsoever. I will never get those 2 hours of my life when I saw that movie about the kids and the Girl Scouts and the house and the moon and the
Moon
girl,
Rising.
Moon Rising. The girl looked like Alexandra Lobel. Actually, the girl was so pretty, and that was like the only part of the movie that I could stand. But like them in the tent, like no, it was the worst movie I ever saw, and like I'll never watch another Wes Anderson movie, even if someone said to me, "This will be the most amazing movie
even
you've
if
ever
I said
seen,
it to you,
and I'll give you $1 million," I still wouldn't do it.
even if I, who gives you good recommendations, who's never led you astray,
Never.
even if I said it.
Yeah.
And good thing I don't have any Wes Anderson movies to recommend. I once rented the Grand Budapest Hotel.
Trash.
Because the poster is cute.
It was cute, yeah. It's good for like for art in your apartment.
I didn't even get through the credits, the opening credits.
I'm sorry, like I'm just there's a certain type of viewer for Wes Anderson, and I'm the opposite of it.
Agreed. So that's why Succession, and it was like if it were written by like Aaron Sorkin and Wes Anderson had a baby who then just went nuts.
Yeah, right.
And then just got to write a script because his parents are important.
By the way, so
then I was like, okay, I'll just watch Yossi.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel like we've shot the shit long enough so we can dive in.
For sure. I just had one last thing to say about NWO, the other change that occurred while you were gone.
You're a man.
My hair.
Oh, totally. And it's like, because I already keep up, like on social media, so I forgot about it.
Right, but we already spoke about it a little. So obviously you've all noticed, thank you, that I've been switching up my hairstyle. This is now day 3 of wearing it in this half up, half down.
You've been a sidebar steen, what, for like 5 or 10 years?
I've been a sidebar steen since I got my original lob back in 2015.
Okay.
So this has been a big change, and I can sort of speak to how it occurred very briefly. But Wednesday night, I got my hair done by Glam Squad. I asked for loose waves, and what I wound up getting was, it looked like I put my hair in a wet braid, let it dry, and then took it out. So it was like straight up top, like crimped, and then straight ends. Yeah. And like I didn't even realize how bad it was until I saw pictures of it the next day. Like it was awful. However, by the next day, it really did have like this loose wave effect. And then I put on this like camel colored sweater with my Anna Sui fur boots, and I had kind of a hippie-ish vibe going with my loose waves. And it was like, and I you know who I have to thank for this? Theo. Because Theo woke me up so early every single day, especially when I was doing the toast with his, like, he was like, this was Theo. He wakes me up with his fake sneezes and his licking his lips. I'm like, I go look at him. He's like, oh, you're up.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, you're up too?
Did I wake you?
So anyways, each day I was like, had so much time to get ready, which I never do. So I started experimenting with hairstyles. I almost did this hairstyle that I always do, but then it didn't look good. And I was like, let me just try and like, put it back.
So what are you holding it with in the back
like
right
4
now?
bobby pins.
Oh.
So it's pretty loose. So it makes it less like rigid. And it really came off well on camera. It was so well received by the audience that I reenacted it for Friday because I still had that hairdo go, like I hadn't washed my hair yet. And then today I wanted to do it again for the people.
I think it looks great.
And it makes my hair look even longer.
Yes, it does.
And you can really see the growth that I've been working on for years.
Yeah, no, it looks great.
Well, actually for a year.
It looks great.
Thank you.
Isn't it so crazy that like most of the hair on your head, like you didn't have like a year ago?
Yeah, or isn't it so crazy that like I used to have really long hair and wear extensions, and I had to cut it so short in order to get the length and volume that I once had.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I know, and I feel like I've always prided myself on like never ironing my hair, and and like just being like natural, healthy hair. But like now I iron my hair almost every day, and like I also ordered almost $1,000 in things from Revolve. It's like I don't know who I am anymore.
People grow and change. It's a week of growth.
I do have to apologize to everyone who's trying to order something in a size large on Revolve because it's gone because I took it, and you know they like only have one in stock.
Totally.
Oh, and extra large, good luck. Like there was none. I feel like they put the extra large button on Revolve as sold out just permanently. Like they never even had it. But they don't want to get shit for not being size inclusive. But no, they'll have extra, extra small.
That's crazy.
Who the fuck? Nicole Richie is the only person who's extra, extra small.
Because you have to be small in weight and small in height.
Petite.
So extra, you have to be extra, extra small. Now I get it.
Oh, also, I got to meet so many premium toasters on my trip. I met Jordan Vittick, who, by the way, is like admin for the Michigan Toasters. She really like got the group together. And Mr. Megan. Do you know Mr. Megan? Mm-mm. Okay, Mr. Megan is a new toaster, and he came to my attention by his premium fucking comments on the Toast Instagram that always rise to the top because he gets so many likes. And then he started tagging me in all of his Instagram stories. Him and his friend road tripped 5 hours from my show, and he didn't have a meet and greet ticket. I'm like, get that fucker into the meet and greet. Got to meet him, and like, first of all, he's so handsome. Second of all, it was just like, it was really a special moment.
I know his comments.
Yeah, right.
And I think you've spoken about him once before
yes,
on a Patreon
and he
episode.
has a picture in a bow tie on his Instagram, and I just got to meet so many premium toasters. I was really grateful to meet Jordan Vittick and the hard work of all the girls who moderate the Royal Oak Michigan Toasters group. Like, they are a strong group.
Wow.
Like, they had a 200-person pregame where they also raised $600 for a local women's shelter.
What?
Like, that is fucking, and then they came in sequence and we're in the first row and we're being so fucking premium. I saw them the whole time and they were just like giving me such good energy. It's like hard to be in the first row to be like funny and loud, but not annoying and like distracting. Mm-hmm. And they were just like the most premium fucking first row bitches.
Wow, I'm so happy to hear that.
Yeah.
Especially the $600 towards a women's shelter.
I know, I said whatever it is, I'll match it and we'll double it. So I got to get in contact.
Okay, well, are you ready for the fast 5 stories that you need to know before you wake up and take a bite out of your morning toast?
I'm literally shedding. Look at this, you see?
Oh, I always shed.
But do you ever like lose so much hair? Like, oh, another one. It
and
starts to concern
worried?
you? Yeah.
Yes, all the time.
Alopecia?
No, it has to do with the changing of the seasons, and I lose a lot of hair when I don't wash it for a few days. It's very normal.
Okay.
See, because I lose so much hair, and I shed like more than Theo, honestly. And look how great my hair is growing.
No, I know. I'm like so jealous of your hair.
What? Your hair is like way thicker and longer.
No, but
though.
mine's like breaking now.
But it's also exciting to have like a new hair going on.
Yeah. No, I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
Know that I am, even if I like don't understand.
Know that I am.
Did you know that's what I was saying?
No, I didn't.
Oh yeah. Even if I like don't understand, you know, because I'll see the pain and then, what's next?
Oh, I
was thinking,
I keep thinking you're saying real stuff.
Me and my heart, like we'll make it through. If happy's her. That's all I'll do.
I'm happy for you.
That was good.
Was it? It felt terrible.
No, it's
you know
good.
what I was looking at for stories this morning, and by the way, there is just some really great stories. And there was one, and it's like upsetting because as someone who was looking for stories this morning, I knew that there were great stories in this world. And there was one that was about an Instagram post that Demi Lovato liked. Demi Lovato likes Instagram posts about sobriety.
Okay, well.
That's not.
Well, Jordan Tartik, what's his name? Jason Tartik, followed me on Instagram. Where's my Us Weekly story?
I'm sure it's coming because they'll just write anything. Okay, first story.
I changed my mind about him.
What were you thinking before?
But vampire.
Oh.
You know?
He can still be a vampire. I like him, but he's a vampire.
But now, like that I've been following him and Caitlin's like journey to love, I'm here for it.
I was never not here for it.
I was always like, who is this man? You know, because I didn't watch the season. And I'm like, why is everyone so obsessed with him? And then I feel like threatened when people like know things that I don't know, you know? And now I've invested and I officially give my thumbs up, even though like nobody cares.
But like, it's like I love Edward Cullen, even though he's a vampire.
Right, yeah. So, no, but it was like the only episode I watched of that season was him being a vampire in his hometown.
No, but like, he was a vampire, like, even if he changed his hair now, like, I'll never forget.
He doesn't have the vampire anymore.
It doesn't matter.
The vampire was like little curlies coming out of his ears.
And the slick back in the widow's peak.
Yeah, no, it was the little payas coming out, and that was all I saw. And I'm like, this is America's Sweetheart, but now I'm following along.
It makes sense. We all love Twilight.
Right. But now I'm following along. He's just like such a gentleman, going to the Nuggets game.
And Caitlyn is Bella.
No, and Caitlyn like is a good judge of character. Like she, except for the whole Nick thing, but she's a good judge of character. And if she likes him, I like him, and I officially like I'm here for it.
Just like I was here for Bella and Edward.
Totally.
But also, just like I was here for Jacob, is the way that I'm here for, Colton.
I'm so here for Colton. Even though, like, I don't know if I'll be able to take, like, I have such a long, busy day. I can't imagine ending it with The Bachelor.
I agree. You know what? No pressure.
Okay.
Also, I can't laugh because I'm sore.
Sore because you did the Live method?
Because I did the Live method yesterday, because I'm going to now start working out. Because you know how we say, like, I'm so soft? I'm going to try and, like...
You're milk-a-dick.
I'm going to try and, like, really, like, tone up a little before the wedding. Because if I don't, like, if not now, when?
But your whole body's covered in the wedding. Just do your arms.
Yeah, but then it's like, if I'm going to do my arms, I might as well do the rest of my body and, like, look okay, like, look nice in a bathing suit.
Like, I guess.
I don't know. I just thought, like... If I'm ever going to do it in my life, it's going to be now.
Yes.
So let's just see. Let's see what I would look like if I tried to, like, firm up.
All right.
Okay, first story, breaking the internet. This egg beat Kylie Jenner's Instagram record with now 29 million likes.
I checked this morning.
The internet just told Kylie to go suck an egg. Is that a
phrase?
phrase?
No, they didn't. And who wrote that?
Page 6. New York Post, sorry. A simple photo of a single brown egg has overtaken the youngest Kardashian, Jenner, as the most liked Instagram post of all time, with more than 29 million likes and counting, and setting a world record. The photo to beat was an image of newborn Stormy, originally posted on February 6, 2018, with just 18.3 million likes. The golden egg, uploaded to the Instagram account World Record Egg on January 5th, took less than 2 weeks to surpass the model and lipstick mogul. Then Kylie, when she saw that, you know, the egg had beat her, she posted this meme of her frying an egg on a hot cement sidewalk.
So, here's my question. Do we know who's behind the egg?
No, but the egg follows you.
I know. So I'm like, do I know them?
I don't think I think they follow like 900 people, probably, you know, real movers and shakers.
No, just like people with like good engagement that they can,
Or like people that they wanted to notice them.
Did you like the picture?
Of course. Once I knew about it, which by the way, I didn't know about it until after it already passed the
I knew
record.
about it like 2 days ago.
That's so, I guess it's because like I'm not on Twitter, and it was NWO.
It wasn't on Twitter, it was really on Instagram.
I guess it was an NWO thing. I was just busy like on the premium content side of it, not on the premium, you know, engagement side of it.
Yeah.
So I'm happy for the egg. This is kind of funny and cool, and I'm down. Do you think anyone will ever beat the egg? 29 million is a lot.
So it's not like, I mean, Kylie at 18 was like huge, and now there's such a big gap between the first and the second. It'll be a lot before this person gets beat.
What would have to happen?
I don't know.
Like maybe if Kylie posted a wedding photo of her and Travis where she's like in a white dress.
Yeah, no, there are very few people who could do it. It would be Kylie.
Kim.
It might be Kim. It could be Taylor Swift.
It could be Selena Gomez.
It could be Cristiano Ronaldo. What the fuck is his name?
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano.
It could be Selena Gomez if she like ever posted something that wasn't a blurry picture or an ad.
Or a lie. You know, like if it was a picture like, hey guys, I'm back from rehab because I'm off of heroin now. Like that would get it.
Right. No, or if it was a picture of her just like being like cute in a restaurant, like that's not sponsored, you know?
Yeah. No, like a
so like she posted that one once.
Real life photo.
Yeah. Or like if she like, I don't know, synced up with like Revolve's photographers and like
or,
got some
Beyonce could get it if she put the footage of Solange with audio.
Ooh.
You know?
But then she'd probably win most viewed.
True.
And people don't like people view videos, but then they forget to like them.
Totally.
So
what's like the eighth wonder of the world? Like we'll never know.
Like if Amelia Earhart made an Instagram and
millennials don't care about Amelia Earhart.
She's the eighth wonder of the world. Where did she go?
No, the eighth wonder of the world is what happened in that elevator.
The eighth wonder of the world is who killed JonBenet Ramsey. A story that you missed.
But that the guy said he did, even though I'm like not believing it.
I'm believing it. Has anyone ever confessed? This is the question I posed. Yes, a lot of people have confessed to the murder of JonBenet. Has anyone who was a suspect ever confessed? Yeah, like random people confess all the time.
Yeah, I did it.
Right, but he was actually a suspect, and now he's confessing. And it's an old confession.
Also, did you see the side-by-side someone put in the toasters of Hannah G from The Bachelor looking like JonBenet? Because she totally does.
For sure, but anyone who's just like pretty, they put side-by-side with JonBenet, Katy Perry, me.
Wow,
like,
I've literally never been put next to JonBenet, and now I'm upset, and the toasters have failed me.
Like no one actually looks exactly like her. It's just like pretty child, pretty adult.
Did you also see someone put in the toasters that Hannah G has been in like 4 or 5 country music videos?
Yes.
Did you watch them?
No.
Okay. When was the last time you did something for the first time? Darius Rucker, the cutest music video of all time. It's like Hannah G meets this guy at a party, and then they like have this whole life together and like have kids. It is the cutest fucking music video. Then she was in a bunch of others like Thomas Rhett and some other one where like they literally refused to show her face, and I didn't care.
Interesting. I'm still trying to think of
but
other.
But she's also
eighth
friends
wonders.
with Danielle Maltby, and Danielle Maltby was in that middle of a memory music video. So
maybe
like,
they
had
met
like
on
the
set.
same agent for music video bookings.
Maybe, but I'm just so excited for Hannah G. I don't know if she wins or not.
I don't think she does, but I think she makes it mad far.
Her post-Bachelor life is just going to be so incredible.
She's such a bright future ahead of her. Let's see how many Instagram followers she's at now.
I think she's probably at like 150.
No. Okay, so when I checked during the episode, she was at 120. Like a day later, she was at 150, and then a week later, she was at 180.
Whoa.
So now let's see.
200.
This was like a couple days ago. 190.
Okay. Yeah, she'll hit a million. If she goes far, she'll hit 1 million.
Yeah.
She deserves it. She was posting premium content, so like she's gonna get so many sponsorships. And like I could see her with a country music star.
No, totally. She definitely gives me like a Lauren B trajectory.
I'm so excited to see what she does next. Like she was doing like Red Dress Boutique, which a lot of people like really like. Apparently,
It's a Shark Tank.
I never heard of it, but like she'll be doing Revolve soon.
Oh my God, of course.
And I'm just so excited.
No, like not gonna lie, I'm like jealous because she's so pretty, but she is, I think, the most beautiful girl I've ever seen in my life. And I'm like butthurt that she doesn't follow me on Instagram.
And that's on TV. Like just
Right.
wait till you ever see her in person.
And it translates, right, exactly.
Crazy.
And if the camera adds 10 pounds, I'm so afraid to see her in real life.
Okay, are you ready for our next story? I don't know if
Sure.
you even know this yet. But Chris Pratt is engaged to Katherine Schwarzenegger.
I do know, because I
And-
follow Katherine Schwarzenegger on Instagram.
You do?
Because she follows me.
She's like our age. How would you feel if your father was
Married
dating someone your
I
age?
thought it was you walking through the front door. It was you! Someone should make a clip of that, of like Legally
mashup?
Blonde and Real Housewives of Orange County. Like Kelly and Shannon be like, you! It was you! Could someone make that for me, please? I don't know how to do that.
Chris Pratt put a ring on it.
A huge one.
On Monday, the star announced his engagement to girlfriend Katherine Schwarzenegger. Quote, "Sweet Katherine, so happy you said yes. I'm thrilled to be marrying you."
Wait, quickly. Do you think Hannah G wears an extra small or an extra, extra small in
Extra,
Revolve?
extra small. And
Yeah.
you know what? They're Hannah G inclusive.
Yeah, okay, it's fine.
Proud to live boldly in faith with you. Here we go, he gushed on Instagram. The couple reportedly met through Schwarzenegger's mother, Maria Shriver, and has been dating since last year. Pratt and Schwarzenegger, 29, the daughter of Arnold Schwarzenegger, made their relationship Instagram official in December when the actor posted a photo collage in honor of her birthday. Okay.
Okay, you know what's so funny is like I didn't know that he had posted that collage, but like this gives me like Harry and Meghan vibes. Like I'd heard a lot about these two people dating. I wasn't sure, like they never really actually confirmed it, and then now they're married. Like that was Harry and Meghan.
Yeah, like I didn't take it too seriously, you know, because he could be dating like anyone. And actually, I took it decently seriously. But I just can't believe he's engaged. When did they got divorced? Like a year ago?
No, I know, and like now I have a pit and feel sad for because I actually had a dream that Ben left me when I was away on tour, and it was like really sad. And then he like had a girlfriend, and then I was thinking about like him having sex with this girl, and like I literally woke up crying because like me and Ben have only had sex with each other. Like, please do not taint us with some sort of STD. Like, what if we get back together and then like you had two and I only had one? You know?
It was you.
It was you. So like then I had, and now I like have like it's like Lynette and Tom. Like I had the biggest pit for Lynette when he was out frolicking with Jane, and all that other stuff. So when a man who has like a family like marries someone else, like I know it's like normal life, like it makes me really sad for the woman who's like at home bearing their children.
Yes, or child in this case.
Oh, there's only one?
Yeah, I think his name is Jack. He's
Oh.
just a little man.
Okay, I thought there was more than one, but still.
But still, it's sad. And this, not that it's like rushed or anything, because he could do whatever he wants, and they seem like they're really happy and really normal, and like there's nothing weird going on.
Yeah, like they have like picnics in the park.
But it's like, what's the rush to get engaged? Are they gonna have more kids?
Oh my God, I don't
guess
know.
she's 29. Like she's sprightly as
And
hell.
right, like this is her first marriage. Why should she be denied?
Totally. Wow. It's really crazy. Also, I am watching OC. I did start season 4 because I was actually thinking without Marissa, it might be more enjoyable. And Chris Pratt is in it.
What?
He plays Che, that annoying brown kid who's like trying to save the world. You know?
Okay, wait, I'm sorry. I thought you just said, I was like, what the fuck did you just say? Do you know what I thought?
Yeah, the
you meant the
annoying-
kid who goes to Brown.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm like, there's no way my sister just said that. Like, I know you would never say
He's
that.
supposed to brown. He's like a tree hugger.
So that annoying
brown
brown
kid.
student.
Yeah.
Okay.
The annoying kid from Brown.
Yeah, okay, big difference. Oh my
so it's just
God.
like so weird. He really like rose the ranks, you know?
Right, he was in that movie,
put
5 Year
his-
Engagement.
He was in Bride Wars.
Because yes, he played like the funny fat guy for like a million roles, and then like got snatched, and now is a movie star in Jurassic Park.
Yeah, so like he paid his dues, and now he's marrying Katherine Schwarzenegger. I kind of ship it. And
I think they also bond. They like go to the same church, and they're like deeply religious.
well, he said, and it's weird because he had like a 3-sentence Instagram caption, and these are the
faith.
things he wanted to say.
Okay.
Sweet Katherine, so happy you said yes. Okay, engagement announcement. I'm thrilled to be marrying you. Thank you for clarifying on the engagement. What she said yes to. Proud to live boldly in faith with you. It sounds like a line from Justin Bieber.
Yeah,
Here we
right.
go.
But-
So like that's what was second most important to him is boldly in faith.
That's nice.
Yeah.
And that must be what they bonded over.
Yeah.
She has a premium ass Instagram, but she never posts about him, so maybe that's why I didn't know that they were official, because I don't follow Chris
Should
Pratt.
I follow her on Instagram?
I don't follow Pratt.
Me neither. Like I'm just
I'm not like a Chris Pratt stan like everyone else is.
Once upon a time I was. I don't know what changed.
I liked fat Chris
I know
Pratt.
what happened. He got skinny.
Yeah, I liked fat Chris Pratt. Like,
Same.
he was relatable, he was cute, he was
Fat,
still
fat,
the type, fat. He was like the type of guy like I would have gone for. But like skinny Chris Pratt, I just can't relate to him.
He became like too mainstream.
And I've heard he's like a dick.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like major like diva vibes.
Ooh.
But also like I have fake sources and that could be totally not true.
True. Well, hopefully, she'll bring out the best in him.
When was the last time? Yeah, no, she definitely seems like a good homemaker too, like a balabusta.
I don't know anything about her. I look forward to getting to know her.
She's premium as hell. She's just like a rich kid,
And I know she went to USC.
Sure.
Because she was there when Zach was there.
Oh.
So she's educated.
Could have been Zach.
Could have been Zach, right. When he told me that, and I was like, oh my God, she's our age. How would she feel?
How would you feel if your father was marrying someone your own age?
She was like in his grade or maybe the grade above him. So like that really shook things up for me.
When you put it into the perspective of like grades, it's
like
it's a big deal.
Chris Pratt is marrying someone who like went to college with, who could have went to college with me. Like that's crazy.
That's how I feel about like Camila Mendes and Maggie Rogers. Like we were all at NYU at the same time and like they got super famous. Like how did I miss out?
You fucked up.
No, totally.
And not only did you not get super famous, you just
wasn't even friends with them.
Right. That's the real miss.
Maybe it was because like I never went to school and I lived at home. Like that could have done it.
Maybe. I don't know. I wouldn't.
Maybe if I had spent more than 5 minutes on campus.
I don't know. I don't know if that would have changed things. Okay. Speaking of wedding bliss, former Bachelor Arie Luyendyk Jr. marries Lauren Burnham.
Oh my God, I love them so much.
Arie Luyendyk Jr. is no longer a Bachelor. On Saturday, the former Bachelor married fiancée Lauren Burnham in front of 100 guests in Maui, Hawaii. The couple, who met on season 22 of ABC's long-running reality show, got engaged last March during the After the Final Rose special, following his breakup with Becca. Okay, you all watch Morning Toast. You know what happened.
Oh yeah, right. Okay, I love that they were so open and like they were just like I knew it was the day they were getting married. It wasn't like a surprise. I was following along. I was looking at her tagged pictures the whole day. She didn't even look pregnant. She looked amazing. And the one photo that they released had two girls in the background, both wearing white. What are your thoughts on that?
My thoughts are that it was a Hawaii wedding, so I think it was that. I'm sure the dress code was like light and white, like beachy
Arie
vibes. What people mentioned that one of the people was Haley Page, who designed
the wedding dress.
The wedding dress, and she clearly knows wedding etiquette. I think it was encouraged for people to wear white. Like,
yeah, no, I don't think that's like a big deal anymore. And at my wedding, people were like giving Corinne shit. She wore like light pink, and in person, it didn't look anything like white. But I guess in pictures, it did. And they were like leaving the meanest comments on her Instagram. And like, I didn't even fucking care, and it wasn't even real. And I don't think that's a real rule.
No, I think like
if you're a bridesmaid, like, and you can wear whatever you want, and like you wear white, that's weird.
I don't think you wear white, but like light pink, pleeny vibes, something that's white with other shit going on is fine.
Yeah.
It's like if someone could wear this dress as a wedding dress, like on the beach somewhere, no. But like if it just happens to have white in it.
Okay, like Haley Page is dressed 100% as a wedding dress because she makes wedding dresses.
Yes, but I think that like Lauren probably told people that it was okay to wear white, like because
she doesn't seem like an uptight kind of gal.
No.
Their wedding looked really cute.
It did, and
the pictures that I'm seeing, like it looked really nice.
I mean, I think they do pretty well.
Well, Arie like does actual money, like real estate money. They have Instagram money, which can prove to be very lucrative.
They have his family has money.
Oh, does he?
His dad is like a race, he's a race car driver, but his dad was like
and
bigger.
Also like they're like in the good graces of the Bachelor franchise, so they have a bright future when it comes to ABC money.
And
now
I'm
they're
sure
married.
they also like got. First of all, it's only 100 people in Hawaii. I'm sure the resort like subsidized a lot of it. I'm sure they did okay.
And then I was talking about this with Snitch. Do we think Chris Harrison paid his way down there? Like they had to fly him out, or like ABC? Like who covered Chris Harrison's bill?
I think he used his corporate card.
Okay.
To pay
I was saying
flights.
like I think he probably paid himself. Like it's because it wasn't televised, it wasn't a work thing. I think they just really wanted him to do it.
Yeah.
And he's rich. It's not like it's like a big.
Oh, he officiated?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was like just a groomsman.
No, he was a guest and the officiator.
Oh, I think he put it on his corporate card.
Yeah.
He was working.
But like ABC didn't get anything out of this wedding. It wasn't televised. They didn't get the exclusive.
No, but they do get a lot out of it because it solidifies their
whole thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Also, one of the toasters wrote something so interesting is that more bachelors have married their runner-up than have married their first choice.
I didn't realize the only couple who's married their first choice married is Katherine and Sean. Mm-hmm. And I guess that's why ABC's like always putting Sean places. Like,
right.
And like thirsting him out because like he's a testament. But now, yeah, Jason Mesnick married his second girl, and so did
Arie.
That is so funny.
Yeah.
I love Arie and Lauren, and honestly, I think Arie's so hot.
I love them too. I've always really liked them. Like, I think they're so great together, and I'm just so happy for them that they're constantly proving people wrong. Like, you know that, like, when they were going through all this shit a year ago and everyone was, like, being so mean to them, they just, like, all they had to do was, like, be patient and just know that in time, like, they would show that they are real.
Do you think the narrative is turning?
I think that the haters just have crawled back into their holes.
Yeah.
You know, because what are they going to say now? Like, not only are they married, they have a child on the way, so even if, like, the marriage didn't work out, they're going to be in their lives forever. The Bachelor has spawned a life. A life has come from The Bachelor. Like, and that's really the highest honor that you can have, like, as a show, as a dating show, is like, we've created life.
Totally. Like,
this
kids.
life wouldn't.
So now we have a bunch of engaged couples. We have Brian and Rachel. We have Jordan and JoJo. We have... there's one more.
Not Caitlyn and Sean.
No, but there was one more.
Jared and Ashley.
Jared and Ashley. I thought there was one more.
Crystal and...
Are they engaged?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
The Goose?
Yeah, Crystal and Chris.
They are?
I think so.
Ugh. Who do you think gets married next?
I think Brian and Rachel.
I was going to say, like, Ashley and Jared.
Oh.
Like, they're fucking in love.
Maybe, and also they're going to probably do a TV wedding,
Yes.
and I don't think that Rachel and Brian will.
No, I don't think so either, because, like, she's a lawyer, and, like, she makes her own money, and she doesn't need that ABC money. Like...
I'm sure Ashley and Jared will get married this summer in Paradise.
Oh,
like, just like Carly and Evan did. So, like, with a little TV special.
Carly and Evan
they
really
met in
got
Paradise.
gypped with their wedding.
Yeah, but, like, they're happy. And
Did you know that gypped is, like, a word you can't say?
What?
Yeah, because it comes from, like, gypsy, like, being cheap.
What?
Yeah, I actually just found that out. I need to stop saying it. But what's another word, like, for gypped?
Screwed.
Okay. You can't say it.
Wow. Never knew that.
Don't say I
Okay.
didn't. Say I didn't warn ya. Oh, Becca and Garrett. That's who we're missing.
Oh.
They have a long way to go. They're fresh.
Yeah. Okay. Next up, Glenn and maybe Colton and Co.
And hopefully Hannah G.
Actually, no. I hope not Hannah G.
No, me neither, because I want her to have a long...
No, and like, by the time, if he got engaged to her, by the time that it airs, she's going to be a superstar, and their relationship won't be able to handle it, because they're going to need to settle down, and then all of a sudden, like, she's revolving around the world.
And, like, you can't make that kind of long-distance relationship work.
So he needs someone whose star, like, shines a little duller.
Yeah, I agree.
You know?
I agree.
Glenn Close and Lady Gaga tie at the Critics' Choice Awards.
Okay, I didn't know that the Critics' Choice Awards were, like, something people went to. I thought it was, like, the People's Choice Awards, you know?
Yeah, same, but okay. I don't understand this. Roma is the top winner at the Critics' Choice Awards, winning Best Picture, Foreign Language Film, and a pair of individual honors for director Alfonso Cuarón. The 24th annual ceremony, held Sunday at Barker Hangar in Santa Monica, also split the Top Actress Award between Glenn Close for The Wife and Lady Gaga for A Star Is Born. The split win comes a week after Close won for Golden Globe Award for Best Actress in a Film Drama. But it's like, how did they tie?
No, it's like, the thing about an award is that there is a winner. Like,
Right.
And it's almost like, obviously Glenn Close was better and everyone agreed, but they wanted like the Instagrammable moment, so they also gave it to Lady Gaga.
No, but then that wasn't the
She
only...
looked gorgeous.
That wasn't the only prize that resulted in a tie. Amy Adams and Patricia Arquette split the Best Actress. So how many people voted? Like, what, 3? And then, like... Or no,
Right.
Is there an even number? Like,
right, because if it's 1 million people voting, there's no way 500,000 and 500,000. So it's probably like 5 people. And like, no, 4 people. 2 of them voted for each.
That's such garbage.
That's trash. I'd be pissed.
No, and like, that's so 2019.
Who
like,
made the speech?
We can't pick a winner.
Who made the speech?
I guess they went up together. I don't
Lady
know.
Gaga looked gorgeous. I love that dress.
Are these things even televised?
I don't know, but they did a good job. I mean, she did a good job of like looking beautiful, but not giving it like a serious look because it's not a real award show and it means nothing. Like usually it's like if you get the Golden Globe, like you might get the Oscar. Like if you get the Critics' Choice Awards and like you win it in a tie, like it means nothing.
No, and a tie. I can't. Pick a winner.
And did you see her horse died, Lady Gaga?
I did.
That was so sad.
I didn't know she had a horse.
Yes, it was in 5'2".
Oh, that's really
in
sad.
her Malibu ranch.
That's really sad.
I know. Like animals dying is like the saddest thing ever.
I know.
No, Critics' Choice Awards, fake. Winning one in a tie makes it even faker.
Agreed. The fact that there could be a tie, fake as fuck.
The possibility of a tie is what makes it all the more fake.
Right, like you would never have that at the Oscars, so
Oh yeah, please.
whatever.
Is this
I mean,
really weird?
It allowed them to have a cute moment, and you know what? I'm here for both of them, so whatever, but just make a choice. Like, it's not that hard. By the way, it literally doesn't even matter.
No, right.
Like, everyone will be okay.
I'm sure Lady Gaga would have been like, just give it to Glenn Close. I want the
And
Oscar.
Glenn Close would have been like, give it to Lady Gaga. I don't want to come.
Yeah, no, I'm not putting this on my shelf.
Now she had to get all dressed
No,
up.
it's like
Okay.
people who have Grammys, Oscars, Tonys. Like, you think they're putting Critics' Choice Awards on that shelf? No. That's in the basement, wrapped up in newspaper.
Our fifth and final story is just taking the world by Stormy Webster.
I'm so hungry, like I'm gonna die. I need to go home and eat something.
Do you know what's taking the world by Stormy Webster?
Is it Daily Harvest?
No.
It's not?
No. It's a story.
It's taken my world by storm.
Right.
Because now I have food in my house. One time I put a picture of my fridge in my Instagram stories, and people were like, you don't have food? And I didn't think it was the weirdest thing. I have a fully stocked fridge with drinks, and that's it. And then people were like, you don't keep food in your house? I'm like, no, I just order in when I want. But now I've started keeping food in my house, and it changed my life because I got a box from Daily Harvest, and like, it's just food ready for me.
It's incredible. I got it. We put in orders for Daily Harvest. I was on my way home. I was up in the elevator. I got this box. I was literally like looking for something to order on my phone. And like sometimes there's just nothing that sounds good or nothing that's fresh enough. And I opened this box and it was all these like ready to make little meals.
Healthy ass shit.
And I was so excited. I didn't order anything. I had like a bowl that was like quinoa and what's it called? Za'atar. It was like so delicious, like something that I would never eat, and it was so filling and so healthy.
So Daily Harvest delivers carefully sourced, chef-crafted food built on fruits and vegetables. You can get up to 50 ready-to-blend smoothies, savory harvest bowls, soups, and breakfast bowls. If you go to daily-harvest.com and enter promo code TOAST, you can get 3 cups free in your first order. That's promo code TOAST for 3 free Daily Harvest cups at daily-harvest.com. daily-harvest.com. I'm doing it. I can't believe I have food in my house. Like I really feel like a grown-up.
I can't believe I didn't know about this sooner because it's like a meal that I don't really have to cook, but it's like it requires a little bit of cooking, so I feel like a chef.
No, you feel like it's like homemade.
I feel like I finally like used the kitchen, and I'm getting like so many nutrients, and I don't have to order in and like get something
your face has more
sloppy.
color in it. I could tell it's the nutrients.
And it's the glow of the NWO.
Of course.
And it's the Daily Harvest.
And it's also a spray tan.
No, I don't have a spray tan.
Oh, I'm getting one this week.
Interesting. Okay, but the story that's taking the world by storm.
I can't believe you ate Za'atar. Like,
I know.
The
story that's taking the world by storm, and like chickpeas and carrots. I like carrots though. The story that's taking the world by storm. Do you know what I'm going to say?
Oh, is it Jeff Bezos?
Yes.
Okay.
You guys, the last time we spoke about this was just, they were announcing their divorce. He was seeing
local news anchor.
At first it seemed like they were just, starting to date, and now all the salaciousness is coming out, and it's really fucking wild. Because not only like were they having an affair, but like
there are text messages.
Now we have text messages that have been shared with the National Enquirer, which was a weird choice to leak to. Maybe they were giving the highest amount of money. They're the only ones who aren't scared of just Jeff Bezos.
Right.
I don't know. Bezos shared wife's pillow talk with Mistress and boasted about U2's Bono. Randy Tech Tycoon, we've never reported from the National Enquirer before, and they use the word Randy, and for that reason I'm in.
Honestly, like the National Enquirer is like a disgrace. Like,
no.
They should be called the National Disgrace.
For sure, but like they have the story of the year.
Totally.
Randy Tech Tycoon Jeff Bezos shared bedroom talk with his long-suffering wife to his mistress as the suspecting spouse began to question him about their affair. In another blockbuster text message exchange obtained by the National Enquirer, braggadocious billionaire Bezos confided to his lover Lauren Sanchez, the wife of powerful Hollywood mogul Patrick Whitesell, in September. This is what he texted to his woman, his mistress. Mackenzie dreamt I redecorated the bedroom. I kept doing it, and it got weirder and weirder and weirder until I was sewing stuffed turtles into the comforter. Wife said, that's not hard to interpret. The disclosure of his pillow talk text shatters Bezos' insistence that the illicit affair did not torpedo his $144 billion marriage to the woman who helped him start Amazon 25 years ago. Turtles in a dream are supposedly an indication of closed personality and suggest a period of slow progress in someone's life.
Imagine people make this shit up.
Imagine if the National Enquirer, imagine if the public knew what you were dreaming about.
That's so
and was
embarrassing.
also then interpreting
right.
it and speaking to your subconscious.
Right.
So it's not only shit
sad.
that you put out there, it's like things that you don't even know that you're thinking.
Right.
Quote, around the time Mackenzie also started to use brighter lipsticks and wear tighter dresses to try and win back Jeff's attention, a source explained. In another text sent on September 11th, the horn dog honcho praised Mom of Three Sanchez for advising him to contact rocker Bono of U2. Quote, Lauren, I'm in love with you. Deep. I know it sounds strange, but even little things like you suggesting I ask for extra training from Belle make my love for you expand and grow. Makes me think of when you told me to ask Bono for music permission. Your energy and ideas and competence and spirit turn me on.
Okay, wait. Now here's the thing. How did they get these text messages?
Hold on, there's more.
Okay.
I am so full of love for you. My heart is growing just so it can have room for you. It's bigger than it's ever been, and it's still swelling.
Well, you know what's so funny is like you think like the most powerful man in the world like has better game than my heart is growing.
Lauren, I'm in love with you. Oh, deep. Okay, we got there already. I think I don't
So, do we know how these text messages were released?
I mean, It had to, like, was it,
It
not
has to be her.
I don't know. Because where are her responses?
Right. Oh, yeah. Like, is he still together?
Where is her talking about her husband, who's a big deal too, her husband's dreams?
Is he still with, okay, is Jeff Bezos still with Lauren or
Yes,
no?
according to page 6, they're still together.
And so Lauren is getting divorced too, or she was already divorced?
I'm assuming she's getting divorced now.
This is like the most crazy, like the two of them are a wrecking ball and they are taking out everyone, every marriage, every person, every business in their way.
There's another quote.
Go.
On June 1st, 2018, he sent a message. That's a long time ago. This has been
Oh,
going
wow,
on for a
yeah.
while. You know what I want? I want to get a little drunk with you tonight. Not falling down, just a little drunk. I want to talk to you and plan with you, listen and laugh. I basically, caps, want to be with you. Three exclamation
Like,
points.
honestly, like, I don't know how I text.
Then I want
to
to fall asleep with you and wake up tomorrow and read the paper with you and have coffee with you. I can't read this anymore. It's giving me a pit. It's like, if Jeff Bezos, a man who was acutely aware of people's personal information getting
Amazon.
out, mostly because, he takes people's personal information and sells it. So if he is so aware, and not only did it happen to him, but this is what he sends, knowing that this is how the world works.
If it happens to him, like, what's going to happen to us?
It's just, this is seriously
No, also,
pit-inducing.
let's
And
also
if he
talk-
can't stop it from happening to him, like, oh
Jackie,
my God.
Let's talk, though, about the messages because, like, I don't know, if you were to find my text messages, I mean, I never fucking respond to people, and if I do, it's truly just like, LOL. I don't think you could find anything nearly as embarrassing as that, but, like, that's really embarrassing. I want to lay with you.
And it's like, so on the one hand, maybe there are like sex that are like dirty and raunchy, and please don't make me like read those.
Right.
But so this is like him, like his romantic like prose, like him.
Right, that's the best he has.
This like
reading the newspaper.
This is his like poetry. It's so embarrassing. Like,
honestly, my thoughts go out to the whole Bezos family because this is terrible.
Yeah, to the wife and the children.
How many kids does he have?
3. Ugh. I can't believe this is happening. And now, like, people are questioning his judgment as, like, a CEO of the biggest company in the world.
I'm able to separate the two, and the biggest company in the world is the greatest thing that ever happened to me, and, like, let's not let this be a poor, like, reflection on Amazon, because I fucking love Amazon, and, like, leave them alone. Except for, like, you can move your headquarters out of New York, but besides that, like, Amazon's fine. Let's leave Amazon out of this.
Okay.
Who owns the other, like, 80% of Amazon?
I don't know.
70%?
I don't know.
Like, shareholders? It's a publicly traded company, yeah?
Yeah, you can buy stocks.
So maybe that's who owns it.
Perhaps.
Maybe I should get some Amazon stock. I gotta get into stocks.
Yeah, use your Robinhood app.
Okay.
Also, just there.
We just ummed in unison.
That was the 5th story, and then I just wanted to. I pulled up another just to make note of the fact that the Game of Thrones final season premiere date has been revealed. April 14th. Winter is coming.
Jackie
I'm fucking
sent
so excited.
the trailer, and boy, was it chilling, literally and physically.
I'm so excited. Like, we haven't lived in a world with Game of Thrones since before we had Theo. So now we have.
Before we had the toast.
Totally. We'll have Theo, Toast, and Game of Thrones all at once. I'm so excited.
Well, I was watching the trailer last night, and the trailer shows Sansa, Jon Snow, and Arya. And it's just so funny because, like, you knew throughout the show, you knew that, like, certain characters were special. And you knew that they were going to make it to whatever the end is, and, like, they're never going to be killed off. And Jon Snow was definitely one of them.
For so long, though, that shit at the wall, I was like, who
so
is
stupid.
it?
But you knew he was special.
I didn't.
Yes, you did, because... whatever.
I didn't know he was special, like, till, like, maybe, like, season 3.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying throughout. Arya, you knew she was special.
Yeah.
Sansa? Like, I never got the special vibe from her when she was being stupid and liked Jeffrey and then got her sister in trouble.
And, like, and her parents killed, like, because...
Right. So
she wouldn't leave the...
She didn't give me special vibes.
No, but she
And
learned.
the fact that she's, like, the last Stark standing with the 3 of them, like, really? This dumb bitch?
Agreed. But now she's a strong bitch. And by the way,
and then,
she was punished in spades.
Yeah. No, for sure. But, like, even in the trailer, like, the 3 of them are down in the thing, and then, like, obviously the White Walkers are coming, and Arya grabs her sword, and Jon Snow grabs her sword. Like, fucking Sansa's useless. She doesn't have a sword. She can't even help.
No, but she can look pretty.
Yeah. Maybe her hair is, like, fire or something.
Maybe.
Ooh, that'd be good.
No, she has no powers. Like, she's...
No, maybe she does.
She's useless, but she...
The only thing that can kill a White Walker is fire. And steel.
Okay, she has no powers.
What's the kind of steel?
Is
that Valerian steel?
I'm so excited.
No, me too. And honestly, the recaps are going to be so great.
Oh my God, I can't wait. Like, I've missed this so much. And right now what I'm struggling with is, like, I can't find anything to watch. And because there's nothing.
Maybe you should rewatch.
Restart Game of Thrones.
Yeah, because honestly,
great.
it's so complex. And the more knowledge you have, like, you're really an encyclopedia. You remember stuff. Abe, he read the books, my friend Abe, and he is just like a smart guy. Like, if I have any questions, you gotta call him. Like, he's truly a Game of Thrones encyclopedia. Like, the more you know in Game of Thrones world, like lingo, people, history, the more learned of a viewer you are.
And like, the more you can predict what's going to happen. Because by the way, if you rewatch it, they tell you
Right, but it's like it's in fake old English that you don't understand.
There are so many like ominous things said that turn out to be true.
Right. Like Sansa, Daenerys and Jon being related.
Right.
Which is like the grossest, most amazing thing.
The most amazing thing. And I know that one of them has to die in order, like by the end of it.
Oh, you think?
Yeah, they're not both going to live and have power. I think that
Daenerys wins.
they're not going to. She's not going to kill him, but he's going to just die in combat.
Even though, like,
and
what would
so
be
are her
what would be so
dragons.
wrong if they were prince and princess and they were related and they just had
good.
sex?
No, it's just too good to be true that everyone that you love is going to live and
Right.
people have to die along the way.
Right.
And her dragons are going to die too.
You think?
Yeah, I think
don't tell me your predictions because you're always right about shit, and then I'm not surprised anymore.
for sure. And there's definitely something weird about Tyrion.
Stop.
Okay, that's it.
I fucking love Tyrion. You knew he was special. You knew he was gonna make it to the end. You knew.
You knew. Anyways, that's our show for you today.
Yeah, what a great show. I feel so relaxed. Hopefully this was better than last week. Oh my God. And
Even better. Best one
And
yet.
hopefully you guys don't want to replace me.
Claudia
It's
should be a permanent co-host.
no, it's like I do 4 shows this week. And I'm amazing. I give it all my all. Margot comes in on Friday. That was the best show. Bitch. I'm already mad at her.
Anyways, we will see you back here tomorrow. Maybe, or we will have watched The Bachelor. Maybe not.
You know, I'll tune in sporadically. I hope not sporadically, of course.
And yeah, that's all sure. You guys should definitely be following Pup with No Job because he has had a social media revamp and it's premium as hell.
I am headed out next.
Did you see Tiffany Thornton on the OC?
Of course I did. Homegirl was on everything. She was on Desperate Housewives. She ate the cake and Brie yelled at her. You ever see that?
No.
She like dips her finger in the cake and Brie was like, "Are you fucking kidding?"
That's hilarious.
I'm headed back out on the road. Where am I going? February 10th, I'm going to be in Huntington, Long Island. I added a second show because the first one sold out. And I think that's it. I'm headed to Mexico this weekend. If you have any good Punta Mita recommendations, please don't send them my way because I'm not leaving the hotel. Love you guys. Hope you have a great day. Bye.